it's been more of a celebration to look back on.
I think the biggest thing is, such a wonderful player, but I think it's his spirit.
They were the games that we needed something, and Arne Slot turns to Diogo Jota, bang, and he delivers the same way he's always done.
He's just one of those that clearly enjoyed just the love of playing the game.
Because at the end of the day, who didn't love Diogo Jota? I don't know as many people who didn't think he was a good player or an important part of the team. Yeah, I'm Andy Knott. We're here today doing the Diogo Jota Memorial Mosaic. Something we don't really want to be doing, but we have to. It's more like on the Portuguese flag, so we're representing Andre Silva and Diogo Jota. So their initials will be on the green side of the flag and their shirt numbers will be on the red side of the flag.
As we do so, we ask all supporters with a mosaic card to kindly raise it to help create our special tribute in both of their honour.
How do you hope Diogo is remembered in Liverpool?
I think the biggest thing is, such a wonderful player, but I think it's his spirit, his soul. He's just one of those that clearly enjoyed just the love of playing the game, and I think that he's one of those players that's just utterly relatable. It's harder in contemporary terms, being a kid of the 70s and 80s, and players being kind of like reach out and touch almost, and there is that natural detachment over the years, but you can tell he kind of like came from a similar background to kind of like the supporters, and the love of the football is just kind of, you could see in his face that he's just kind of living his best life, and I can't believe I'm doing this, and just the utter love of it just flooded out of him.
The club pay for the paper. All these volunteers who are here today, I think I had a list of about 80. They're all doing it out their own goodness of their own heart, because at the end of the day, who didn't love Diogo Jota? I don't know as many people who didn't think he was a good player or an important part of the team.
Do you think it's fitting for him and his brother?
Yes, I do, because I just think of his poor family, his poor parents, to lose both sons at the same time. It must be totally heartbreaking. And to do this as fans, even though his brother didn't play for us, he was obviously an important part of Diogo's life.
Do you have any favourite Jota memories?
The derby last season, where it was another one of them games where it's like, how are we going to win this game? Diogo Jota comes on and does exactly what Diogo Jota does, the same as he did against Forest earlier in the season. It was those two games in particular stand out because they were the games that we needed something, and Arne Slot turns to Diogo Jota, bang, and he delivers the same way he's always done.
At home here, I think we beat Arsenal 4-0, and he scored a great goal. He sat down Ramsdale and he stuck it in the back of the net. I don't know, it's just his goal again, Everton away as well in Goodison. We won 4-1. Just the turn and finish and the celebration as well, just savage.
I think I'll always remember. I've got so many memorable moments from him, but I'll just never forget his smile, on the pitch. I've never seen a guy look so happy, when he's around his fans, and he was known for being such a humble guy.
I'll be honest, when he first came, I was a bit, I don't know if it's because we sung his name so much and it was like constantly Diogo Jota, and I was like, I'm not sure, but then after about 4 or 5 games I thought, I love this fella, because he had that little bit of needle about him. He wasn't frightened of getting stuck in, even though he was only smaller than most of them. He just had that bit of needle, and I like that in players nowadays.
Why do you think his passing has had an effect on so many people?
Oh, it's just the way it happened as well. The football world, it's just 3 young kids. All you have to get married and all you have to celebrate, and the Premier League and everything like that. It just, 6, 7 weeks later, it just doesn't seem to make sense. It's just things, superstars like that. You think things like that doesn't happen to superstars,
The fact that he was still a current member of the squad, it still doesn't really sink in now, really, to be honest.
I always loved his introduction.
What's happening?
and he just felt like the most Scouse Portuguese fella from word go, and you know, he just looked massively at home and one of us.